This is Classical Conversation, Cycle 3, Week 24, English. So, to help us remember the sentence patterns, I have come up with a few hand motions. So for subject, we're going to point to ourselves. I am the subject of my sentence. Okay, subject. For verb, I was thinking just do a V for verb. You could like move or do some kind of action thing since a verb is an action word. If you're going to try to do this with a song or anything like that, then sometimes it's just easier just to go like this for verb. So I'm going to just do a V for verb. So subject, verb, and the next one is subject, verb, direct object. So you'll go subject, verb, direct object. So a direct route, a straight route. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking about when I do this for direct object. All right, then we have subject, verb, predicate, nominative. Predicate, I hear read in the word predicate, so I'm going to act like I just read this book. Predicate, nominative. Then I'm going to make an N. Just make a 2 with your thumb in like this, and then put these 2 fingers over your thumb to make an N. Okay? So predicate, this is your nominative N. All right? Then we have subject, verb, predicate. I just read this book. Predicate, adjective, just an A. Okay, with your thumb out to the side like this. Then we have subject, verb, indirect object as opposed to our direct object. Our indirect object swerves from side to side like a winding path. Okay, it's an indirect route. So indirect object, direct object. Our next one is subject, verb, direct object. Same thing again. Object, complement, noun. So for complement, I'm going to go like this, like somebody's complimenting my hair, or I'm going to compliment somebody's hair. So object, complement, noun. I told the boys in my class that they could kind of go like this with their hair if that was more masculine than puffing it up like this. So boys may want to do that motion differently, but object, complement, noun. Make our N again for your noun. Tuck your thumb in with your 2 up in the your 2 fingers up, and then lay them down over your thumb for noun. You think about a cursive N, it has 2 humps on it, so you have our 2 fingers over your thumb. Okay, then our last one is subject, verb, direct object, object, complement. So we'll do the same thing again. Fluff your hair. Boys can do it in a more masculine way, like, yeah, flicking your hair back. And then we have object, complement, adjective, our A again. Okay, so you can kind of notice that pattern there. We have our nominative, an adjective, your N and your N, nominative or noun, okay, but they say nominative on the grammar for CC. And then again, you see that noun and adjective, the N and the A again in those last 2. So when you go through with your class, you can kind of just first go through and explain it like that, and then just go through and have them parrot it back to you in a faster way. So you go subject, verb, subject, verb, subject, verb, direct object. Subject, verb, direct object. Subject, verb, subject, verb, predicate, nominative, predicate, nominative. Subject, verb, subject, verb, predicate, adjective, predicate, adjective. Subject, verb, subject, verb, indirect object, direct object, direct object. Subject, verb, subject, verb, direct object, object complement, noun, object complement, noun, subject, verb, direct object, object complement, adjective, object complement, adjective. And I did find that sometimes it's easier with those last 2. If you need to with younger kids, you might need to separate the last word and say object complement, let them parrot that back, and then say noun. And then object complement, let them say that part, and then say adjective, because those are some big new words for some of the younger ones. So I hope that will help you out. Take care.